The best thing about Prosecco? It can be drank throughout the entire meal. And no one knows this better than our restaurant, which has been a local staple for 120 years. So where are we headed?
We are heading to the Ristorante da Gigetto.
Okay.
Yes, one of the most historic restaurants in the whole area. We're walking into food inspired by the tradition, but with a touch of innovation. So they use a lot of fresh ingredients, local ingredients based on the season.
This restaurant has some special meaning to you, right? So you got married, this was your reception?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, it was a wonderful, wonderful
So I'm
party.
going in with the VIP.
Absolutely.
All right, I love it. Chef.
Chef Marco, buonasera, tutto bene?
Benissimo.
Ottimo, perfetto. Beh, grazie mille per aver organizzato questa bellissima serata. Abbiamo sentito che il ristorante ha più di 120 anni.
Io rappresento la terza generazione ormai, perché siamo partiti da mia nonna, mio papà, adesso ci sono io con mia sorella e portiamo avanti questa tradizione di famiglia.
Vi amate molto?
Assolutamente.
Siamo pronti?
Pronti. Il piatto che avete davanti è praticamente un pulled duck, che è una coscia d'anatra cotta a bassa temperatura, 90 gradi per circa 4 ore, poi viene spolpata e viene servita con dei finferli trifolati. Insieme ai finferli abbiamo fatto delle patatine arroste mignon, una spuma di finferla per richiamare il profumo del finferlo e del pane tostato.
Oh, che meraviglia! E i funghi sono della zona, vero?
I funghi sì, sono delle nostre montagne.
Grazie,
Grazie.
grazie mille. Do this!
Well, cheers.
Cheers!
I feel like we're strapping in for a while here. Texture is my favorite part of this dish because it's this beautiful balance. The richness with the duck, the crunchy from the little bit of
The crostini.
the crostini, and then the creamy from the mousse. A little bit of everything. And I love this with the duck because I think you get an easy drinking wine with kind of a complex dish. When you don't know what bottle to bring to your next dinner party, bring sparkling wine. The acidity in bubbles act as a palate cleanser and make sparkling wine super versatile. Plus, the fatty duck and creamy mousse crave a high acid wine. Let's talk about pairing multiple courses. The general rule is you want to go from less complex to more complex, or light to heavy. The DOC Prosecco is the lightest, most straightforward of the wines, so it's definitely where we want to start. Plus, the duck has a whole lot of flavor and texture going on, so sometimes it's good not to overwhelm the palate with an equally complex wine, but rather to contrast with something easy drinking.
Questi sono dei ravioli di pasta all'uovo.
Sono fatti in casa, vero?
Assolutamente sì, come tutta la pasta che facciamo viene fatta pasta all'uovo, pasta secca, ma in casa. Sono ripieni di zucca e fichi e vengono serviti con un brodo fatto con la foglia di fico. I fichi sono delle nostre montagne. A fianco abbiamo messo una piccola mousse di zucca e del fico appassito da noi. Viene essiccato lentamente, circa 7 ore a 60 gradi.
Awesome.
Oh, benissimo!
I have goosebumps. And I'm not joking even a little bit. Like that pumpkin is unreal.
I've never thought about a broth made with fig's leaf.
The 1926 is more rich and complex than DOC, which continues our light to heavy trend. And as you already know, bubbles pair with everything. Also, the little bit of sugar that comes from the fig and pumpkin needs the little bit of sugar that comes from the extra dry Prosecco.
Questa è una manzetta, sono 24 mesi di vita, ha un mese di asciugatura. La manzetta viene cotta in sottovuoto a 65 gradi per circa 25 minuti in olio cottura con dell'olio affumicato. Viene servita con dei porcini trifolati. Della mousse di cappuccio, sale grosso, dell'olio affumicato ed è un concentrato di aceto di mele.
Yes. Mushrooms again, but completely different mushroom. Porcinis, so meatier, hearty, perfect for the hearty, the beef. Traditional method, perfect for richer dish. This is a meat dish. I don't have any problem pairing this with sparkling wine.
Yeah, you do have a vinegar on top, so you get a little bit of acidity.
For real. The traditional method Prosecco is rich and powerful, definitely a more serious, complex wine, and is a perfect pairing for the rich, meaty steak or main fish courses.
Questo è un cremoso alle noci con una vellutata alle nocciole, c'è un terriccio al cioccolato salato, una gelatina al cacao, delle piccole begonie al nostro orto e della meringa al prosecco.
E la begonia è un fiore che si può mangiare?
Assolutamente sì, questo noi lo teniamo nei nostri vasi in giardino, per cui facciamo il trattamento d'inverno e poi lasciamo che diventino commestibili per la primavera, per l'estate.
Infatti so che avete anche il vostro orto, vero?
Sì,
al
abbiamo
giardino.
l'orto delle erbe dove prendiamo le spezie e i profumi che mettiamo nei nostri piatti.
This is stunningly beautiful. This
Isn't
dish.
it?
Yeah. I can't place my finger on what this is. It's delicious.
It's a Prosecco meringue.
I love that dessert is pretty much mandatory in Italy.
It
in America,
is.
I feel like it's, maybe, maybe not, we're too full. Italy, it's part of the meal.
You have to have dessert.
Yep. So we have the wine that's got not only, the top crew, the highest sugar content, so obviously perfect with dessert.
Perfect with dessert, exactly.
When pairing multiple courses, the light to heavy pattern usually resets at dessert, especially if there are multiple dessert courses. So we're not going to worry about that anymore. The most important rule for dessert is that sweet foods need sweet wines, and our dry Cartizze Prosecco has the highest sugar level of all our Proseccos. Don't forget, dry, when used to describe sparkling wine, is actually fairly sweet.
What happens now?
Well, at the end of your meal, you usually have coffee and grappa.
Little did I know, Gigetto's sommelier Monica had curated one of the best cellars in all of Veneto, if not all of Italy. So before our post-dinner digestif, she gave us a tour.
I've seen cellars. I've never seen anything like this.
How many bottles do you have here?
36,400.
Wow, that's something.
Man.
The
That's
most
in-
important part is 60% Italian wine
Okay.
and 40% foreign countries.
I see some French over there, though.
But I put there.
We put a lock behind it.
Yes, of course.
How long have you been working on this cellar?
16 years ago. Fortunately, I love this work. It's an original well. This well helped me to maintain the humidity of the wine cellar.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure you have things in here that are impossible to get other places.
This is my favorite part of wine cellar because this is my country. This is Conegliano Valdobbiadene Prosecco Superiore. The people that came from south of Italy or north of Italy, I would like that they test the Prosecco because I believe in Prosecco. In the worst place, I put the French white.
They go under the... Thank you for showing me this.
Yeah, thank you,
very
Monica.
much.
Thank you to you.
Grazie mille.
Grazie a te, grazie a voi.
Grazie.
All right, brown liquid, clear liquid.
Yes.
What do we got?
We have an espresso and a grappa. You can have first your coffee and then your grappa, or you can put some of your grappa in your coffee and make it a corretto. You've had grappa before, right?
Only like once or twice. It's not really a huge thing in America.
It's not, right? In Italy, it's a big thing, especially in this area because grappa originated in this area. I get a lot of flowers,
Okay.
a lot of purple flowers,
Oh yeah,
Like
purple.
violets
Super
and-
purple as soon as you said purple.
right? So do you know how to test if a grappa is really good?
How drunk it gets you.
Well, yeah, there's that. But there's a very old school way to do it.
Okay.
Let me show you. So you pour a little bit of grappa on your hand,
Okay.
just a tiny little bit,
I feel like you're pulling a prank on me. Okay. a
and
little
then
bit.
you just do this with your hand, and then you smell it.
What am I smelling for?
So if it smells like grapes, it's a good grappa.
Oh, it definitely smells
Right?
like grapes.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. It smells like, it straight up smells like grapes. A little bit. Oh, that's good.
I know it's really good.
It's
It's really
strong.
strong, but it's
It's strong.
But it's very smooth at the same time, right?
It doesn't burn as it goes down. It's very smooth. Mm-hmm. All right, and now I'm going correct.
Yeah, let's correct it. That's a lot of grappa to put in a cup.
Oh, you're only supposed to put a little bit? I thought you just dump it.
No, you just.
I thought you just put it. So that was not correct.
No, that's too correct.
That's true. I've overcorrected.
You overcorrected.
And now I cannot uncorrect.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be honest, it's not that bad.
Good.
I
I'm
didn't mess up
glad.
that bad. Well, this has been one of the greatest trips of my life. When you travel to Italy, I think a lot of people go to Venice, they go to, I don't know, Piedmont, they go to Tuscany. I think more people need to come here. It feels authentic, it feels real. It's not far from Venice. It's absolutely stunning. I've never seen more, you know, the hillsides and the countrysides. And I think the number one thing for me is like the people here are amazing.
Yes.
Everybody is hospitable. Everybody's excited that you're here.
I'm so happy that you got to experience the Italian hospitality, and it was
so
my
much.
pleasure to have
You're
you
the
here.
best. Thank you, thank you,
Thank you, Vince.